My name's Barr.
And my name's Bill Barr.
And we're here talking about our son Ethan and our caregiving journey with him. Ethan is our second child. He was diagnosed in utero at 20 weeks. So we went in to meet with doctors to get your general anatomy scan, and they found what they called a cyst in the back of his brain. Which turned out to not be that. We learned more down the road. So it sort of kicked everything off right then and there. So just a flip of the switch. We went from having our other son already, and sort of like we knew what it was like to have a baby and have a toddler, and we were ready for our second one, and everything kind of went black, to be honest. And then it was just immediate action. We just both strongly felt that we wanted to continue with our journey and get Ethan here and see what he could do and see how we could help him. And I think we were both really committed to just being a family. He was born and it was a wild ride, right off the bat. His first surgery was open heart surgery at 2 months old. That was tough.
Raising healthy children in general requires a village, but raising Ethan definitely requires a village.
If people like us who have access to resources and are in a sort of privileged place are having such a hard time, there's a hard time out there for a lot of other people. I still remember the day I met Bill. I reached out to Annie's Angels through our early interventionist. Our OT said, there's a group called Annie's Angels, you should check them out. They help families like yours. And I think I went on their website and I called him, and I want to say he just showed up here, he just drove here and he knocked on my door and, hi, I'm Bill, and came in and he had a brochure, and he, was the warmest, kindest individual. I, to this day, think that about Bill DeGow. He just met me where I was. I was very frantic. I was concerned. I was like, we have to fix the front entry of our home. We can't get him outside. I can't get him outside, and I need a ramp, and I don't know how to do that. And we just bought this house, and we just didn't know what to do, and he just said, yeah, let's get this done for you. He had me write a letter about our family, and I submitted to him, and next thing I know, it's up on a website, and we're Annie's Angels family, and it felt like this warm, welcoming hands, and there was a random person out there who totally understood what I was talking about. That was amazing. And then the process started for donations, and we learned about how it worked, and so we shared it with our family and friends. We certainly had a really hard time accepting donations because, again, feeling like we come from a place of privilege and we have a job and income, we're both very charitable minded, and we want to always give to our community or people that need more, and it was hard. It was hard to accept it, but I also had to remind myself that we need help. This stuff is very expensive. It is way over our heads. There's no way to do it. And so with the crowd gathering, people shared the page. We had big donations made. We were able to place this beautiful ramp on the front of our home that changed everything. And I know he's aware of everything, right, in his world. He knows what's going on, and he hears us talk and, gets mad at us, stop talking about me. And, I don't know if he is specifically aware. We tell him, we this was a donation and this was given to you, and isn't this great? We celebrate it with him. When he got his new chair, we put him in it and he went up and down, and we're like, Annie's Angels got this for you. And he was thrilled. I sent Bill a picture right away. He was thrilled. I think he knows. But I think he's sort of he's grown up. This is his life. He's grown up with this support. So, I think he'll get it as he gets older and we start having more of those conversations. But I definitely choose to celebrate and make him aware of things. Do you love your ramp? This is the ramp that you got. You can go up and down. He got a lot of that, and I think it helped him recognize that this was for him. But we try really hard not to make him feel like he's a burden of any kind. He's just an added gift. He's just an added gift to our life, but we need a little help with that. We need some help to keep that gift going. And, you know, he deserves all these things. Yeah.
Down the ramp.
Okay.
You know, whatever works.
The sunshine's gonna be
He
nice.
says, we're good, Mom.
Right? It's man, toxic.
All right. You want to take him out?
Here, I'm gonna get out of your way.
Go outside and play?
All right, let's go. Sophie, come on. Ethan, I think I threw it too far. We're not learning about anything fun except for like social studies. Yeah. Gonna do a lot of camping this summer though, Ethan. Going to Canada for the first time. Never been out of the country. Sophie, what are we doing? Yeah, normally I go really fast. I give my mom like heart attacks with it, but it's too crazy. Oh, Ethan, there goes Sophie. All right. Go. Here we go.